trouble getting it on stage at the moment, which is why we're on for a couple of minutes to sort of fill in, all right?
Yeah, so welcome to the John Lennon, Nelson Mandela, One World We Love You, Live Worth Music Therapy Concert in aid of old rock stars back catalogue!
Woo, yeah!
So that was the last one.
Walnut, your mother's baked you a cake.
Oh, look, isn't that lovely? Thanks a lot, Tucker. Beautiful. Oh.
Well, lads, no more slopping out for us. Who's going first?
Right, now, there's a little girl, right, wandering around backstage who's lost her parents. OK, so if there's a Mr. or Mrs. Minogue anywhere in the stadium, will they come round the back and let's get Kylie on as quick as we can we please? Right, OK.
The Palace have just announced the formal engagement of His Royal Highness Prince Edward. It's a musical, and he'll be appearing twice nightly with matinees on Thursdays.
How did you find your steak, Monsieur Picasso?
It was delicious. Thank you.
Problem, monsieur?
No, I seem to have left my wallet in my atelier.
Pardon?
And I was just wondering whether, in lieu of payment, you would accept one of my compositions.
Are you trying to take the piss or what?
No, it's just in exchange for your miserable victuals. Voila, a masterpiece.
Master Child, oui. Masterpiece, no.
You don't understand, Gaston. One day this will be worth a fortune.
What's this?
Yes.
Well, what's he supposed to be?
Well, it's two women in a bath. It's from my blue period.
Is it?
Yes.
It's from your crap period. I cannot make any sense of it. It is a complete mess. Marcel, what does this look like to you?
Hello? Somebody's been throwing up at the bouillabaisse again.
It's supposed to be two women in a bath.
Two women in a bath? Oh, yes. It is good. Why is there a hedgehog in there with them?
Look, Monsieur Picasso, I may not know much about art, but I know what this is worth. Nothing! I'm trying to run a restaurant here.
Yes, but when I'm dead, it'll be worth millions.
Is that so?
Yes.
Marcel? Yes? Shoot him.
Right. This way, please.
The philosophy exam was a piece of cake. It was a bit of a surprise, because I was expecting a sheet of paper with some questions on it.
Vogelen vliegen, zeer de hoed til sommeren. Vogelen vliegen, zeer de hoed til sommeren.
Jag känner mig deprimerad. Mitt huvud är fyllt med drama. Jag känner mig deprimerad.
Dödliga frihet. Men inte så fort von Hödeblock.
topping gelée.
This is the scene this afternoon as young and old flee in countless thousands. Their aim to get as far as possible from the city that was until this morning their home. For at midday it was announced quite brutally that Peterborough would become European City of Culture 1991.
We keep asking, why us? Why us? There's been no record of any culture in Peterborough whatsoever. Not since 1971, when the King Singers bombed at the Pavilion. Now you can't move for Joan Bakewell and Peter Maxwell Davis and what's that white-faced clown from Channel 4? Muriel Gray, that's it. We're off out of here.
The shock announcement came at noon from London's notorious South Bank.
I don't know what all this fuss is about, you know, really. The people of Peterborough, they got nothing to worry about at all, as long as they observe the curfew and don't interfere with the lawful execution of the arts.
Otherwise?
Well, otherwise they'll be forced to use the ultimate deterrent, you know. An evening with Cleo Lane and Johnny Dankworth.
And lo, all the fountains of the great deep will break up, and the windows of heaven will be opened. And the rain will be upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And the waters will prevail exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high mountains that are under the whole heaven will be covered. Nonetheless, there will still have to be a hosepipe and sprinkler ban in certain areas of the home counties for the foreseeable future.
If something happened to your wife,
Yeah.
would you get married again?
No, I don't think I could, really. I mean, she's been like a brother to me. You know, when you think back, all the rows and the tantrums and, you know, all the silly tears and all that, and I think, why do I do it?
Yeah.
I don't think I could put anybody through that again, you know?
No, it's just that, like, I'm going to get married again, you know.
What, is that... why is that, then?
Because I'm lonely, mate.
Oh,
I'm lonely.
No, well, you're not lonely, are you?
I am. I'm lonely. I think I need a boon companion, you know, a brick in my wall.
I see.
A rock to my lighthouse.
That's right.
Somebody who I can share the joys and tribulations of as we go along life's long highway.
Yeah. But I mean, where would you ever find a wife like that?
Well, you can buy them in the Philippines, apparently.
Well, where did you find out about this, then?
I saw an advert.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where?
In the Exchange and Mart. Yeah. In the back, just after the exotic pets and domestic goods section. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but do you think this is wise? I mean, it sounds a bit like, sort of like the old slavery, doesn't it? Something like that, doesn't it?
What you've got to understand is that over there in the Philippines, they have a terrible life.
Today?
A terrible life of poverty and squalor and absolutely lousy sort of nutrition and health care and housing.
Right, so like she'll be at home in Peckham then?
Well, no, look.
Yeah.
A woman would come over here and marry anybody who would put a decent roof over her head.
Oh, right. But you're not going to get your roof fixed, are you?
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Oh, right. Well, is that serious?
Yes.
Do you think you'll be able to find Miss Right, then?
Miss Wong, actually. Yeah, Miss Wong.
Miss Wong?
Yeah.
What, you've actually done this, then? You've sort of applied?
Well, that's right, yeah. I've actually chosen her, you know. I saw a photograph of her.
Did you?
Yeah.
What does she look like, then?
Oh, she's lovely. She's a little lotus blossom.
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
She's like one of those, kind of air hostesses in that airline commercial. What is it, Filipino girl, what a way to fly. You know, what's that one?
British Midland?
Yeah, no, Filipino Airlines.
Oh, yeah, that
she,
one,
she looks like one of their air hostesses. She's beautiful, yeah.
Is she? Yeah. And does she... Does she know what you look like, then?
Well, I had to send a photograph as well, obviously.
Oh, right. Yeah. And was that a very good photograph, then, of you, particularly?
Well, actually, it was a photo of Robert Redford I cut out of the paper.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I thought it would give it a sort of general idea.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, you know what she looks like, and she knows what Robert Redford looks like.
That's right, yeah. Something like that,
Yeah. And you have actually sort of, like, decided to get married to Miss Wong, then?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not definitely her because you have to tick 2 other boxes in case of unavailability.
I see,
you
right.
see.
Yeah,
that's right.
But you don't think like you're rushing into this at all?
Well, I had to get a wiggle on, mate. Well, no, otherwise I wouldn't qualify for the free alarm clock.
Please, keep it down, please. Please. It's serious now. Please. It's serious. Now, would everybody please take 3 steps back? Please, please. There are people down the front here who've been trying to get out since the Michael Jackson concert 2 months ago, OK?
What a prayer,
Look, Joe. I can't do this stuff anymore, man.
What's the matter, man? What's the matter, eh?
I just
You're a
can't.
shagged out lump of slime, or what are you, or what, eh?
Don't you understand?
Hey, what do you mean you can't do it? You're in it up to here, mate. You don't need that. Just do it. I've got my own money in this. Just do it.
All right, I'll do it. All right, I'll do it. After.
Little Barnaby Badger woke up on a lovely sunny day in the Windy Dell. There was a rat-tat-tat-tat on his door. Hooray! It was Timothy Totterpit, the doorman.
Tatterpit! Timothy Tatterpit!
Hooray! It was Timothy...
More avuncular, avuncular!
Good evening. Tonight we need your help in solving what at first sight appears to be a very baffling crime indeed. Were you in Ruislip High Street on or about 3 o'clock last Saturday? Did you witness 3 men burst into this estate agent's, brandishing sawn-off stockings and wearing shotguns on their heads? You might have seen them tie a quantity of Tesco's gelatin to a £5 house brick and throw it out of the window. On raising the alarm, which they appear to have done themselves, they had to escape on foot. Was their getaway car double booked for your wedding? Do you remember seeing 3 men attempt to hijack a builder's skip while one of their number held himself hostage with a dummy water pistol? If you were a witness to any of these incidents, then contact me now at the Disorganised Crime Squad on 01 071 or is that 081? Contact us now on the telephone. We're in the book. Have you got the latest International Dental Hygienist Monthly?
It's down there, mate. Between Gargling World and Witch Watch.
Oh, right, yes. Well, I found Gargling World. Is it anywhere near Radeon User?
You see Nuns Illustrated?
Yes.
Right, well, down to Practical Pornographer. Along to International Fishmonger.
Oh, right, I've got that, yeah.
Yeah,
International...
with a free rubber glove.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's there, isn't it?
That's carpets and carpeting.
It's below that.
What? Practical Nihilist?
Along a bit.
Witch Anorak?
A bit further.
Oh, I found Witch Watch.
Well, be just underneath that.
Oh, here it is, International Dental Hygienist with a free sachet of Clark. Have you got the Radio Times?
No. No call for it, see?
Tapeworm.
Good evening and welcome to After Lights Out. Tonight, science. Stevenson watching his kettle boil over, Pasteur examining his fungus, Sir Clive Sinclair looking at his bank statement. Scientists have undeniably vastly helped to improve our lives, or have they? Irene.
Well, of course, science is quite simply an international greed-driven conspiracy to exploit women.
There we go.
Entirely
Beam me up, Scotty.
Listen, of course it did. What has science done for womankind? Nothing. Yet it's given us the expertise to blow up an area the size of Wales.
Yes, well, why haven't we then, eh? Why haven't we? Darling, sorry, it's a bit rich coming from you, to be honest, because if there's anything that science has done, it's made women's lives a doddle.
Rubbish.
You got your automatic cookers and you got your electric hoovers and your laser-driven microwave.
Oh, you great northern nincompoop. Women don't just cook and clean, you know.
Well, not anymore, they don't. No, not since Mr. Hoover and Mr. Oven. No. Now you're sitting around reading your Cosmopolitan looking for your G-spot.
Ah, it's just inside the penalty area.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. You'll have to face it, my dear. Due to Einstein, there is now a new kind of clean.
Einstein, what a marvelous scientist and a lovely, lovely fellow.
Really?
Of course, I personally, I lean towards Irene here, but I must also incline towards Martin.
Do you need a wider sofa?
No, thank you, I'm fine. The question we must ask ourselves is surely this: should we expend so much of our energy trying to peek inside Pandora's box?
Oh, are we allowed to say that?
Of course, science can be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Well, Nazi Germany.
Yes, tomorrow's world. Terrible.
Dreadful. But I mean, is ignorance really bliss?
Well, I think we should ask Wayne that, really, don't we?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Look, I'm sorry, I can hold my silence no longer.
Oh, go on, dear, give it a try.
Do you know, we really should be turning to nature. No, I've just returned from visiting the lesbian inner city farm.
Oh, dear, oh, dear,
oh, dear. Please. The lesbian inner city farm cooperative in Birkenhead. And there, you see, they use all pure organic methods. And all the lentils and the pulses are grown deep in the excreta of hand-reared oxen.
Yes, well, I've had enough of this bullshit. Look, as far as I'm concerned, science will be doing its job, right? When it produces a chicken that can stuff itself, cook itself, and phone me down the pub on a Sunday lunchtime to tell me when it's ready.
Yes.
Yes, here.
No, but this is,
Typical.
genetics is surely a vital issue.
Well, of course, I'm absolutely dismayed. My body is a temple.
What, only open on Sundays?
No, but Irene, with respect, I have been closely involved in this, and it was one of the most exciting moments of my life. I was working with a group of people on a special project with the Oxford Genetic Research Department, and my assistant, Valerie, and I came very close to making an earth-shattering discovery. It was 1 a.m., there was nobody else in the building, and we came within seconds of creating human life.
What happened?
Her husband came in and switched the lights off.
Now there you see. Now there you see. Now how far do you want scientists to go?
Well, I think I speak for millions when I say I don't want them fiddling around with my genes.
I should wait till you're asked, really, look.
Yes, but surely science must always take risks. I mean, ever since the first Stone Age geneticists tried to cross a pterodactyl with a mastodon.
What did they get, do you think?
Killed.
You see, technology is our handmaiden.
Oh, I've got one of those. They're the goblin handmaiden. It's awfully good, you know. Makes your tea, wakes you up all at the same time. Unless, of course, you forget to put the pot there, and then you've got a stream of scalding hot water right in your ear hole.
Shut up!
But I think it was Socrates who said, the only thing that I know is that I know nothing.
Yes. Well, he'd be in good company here then, wouldn't he?
I think we lost him. Where'd you learn to drive like that? Oh, kiss me. I think we'd be more comfortable in my apartment.
What's this film called, Father?
Susie Mellons meets the Whopper Chopper.
I'll give you some sort of warning.
In the words of Condom and Green, New York is a wonderful town. It's also my major source of income since nobody outside Manhattan goes to see my movies.
I mean, I can't believe this is happening. I'm walking down the same street with an underage girl talking about my neuroses again. Didn't I already do this in 7 films already? Hey, hi, hey, don't I know? I know you, don't I?
Look, don't go dragging me into this movie, okay? Only I've been in 3 of your semi-autobiographical masterpieces
Yeah, you don't
already.
understand. It's just the
You
whole
only portray me as shallow and uncaring.
Yeah, because you work in television, right? That means you are shallow and uncaring. That's like a leitmotif in well, it's a heavy motif in my films. It's quite straightforward. The moment Mia Farrow or Diane Keaton or
Margot
Hemingway is going to tell I'm going to fall deeply in love with her. We're going to have great sex, and then we're going to move to the Hamptons, and then she goes away for 6 months, and when she comes back, she marries you. You've done it 6 or 7 times.
Will you
before.
listen?
I can't listen. I'm generally incapable of listening. I can talk a lot. That's what I do. I always talk. Hey, eat something. You look too thin. I can't believe I said that. I sound just like my mother when I say that.
Don't start dragging me into your films again.
I can't believe this is happening.
How come we always have to be so Jewish?
Because you were Jewish.
Yeah, but ringlets.
And beards? I'm your sister, for Christ's sake.
And we were all so ugly.
Well, why are we always eating?
I can't believe this is happening.
Will you stop saying that? I can't believe this is happening. It's extremely predictable this is happening. It happens in every film you do.
How can you say that?
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Play some jazz.
Now, Derek Fry was a DIY guy. Do it yourself. That was his creed.
He had impeccable manners and a collection of spanners that he used to make his central heating radio.
But now his workbench just stands kind of lonesome. 'Cause with the roof and the rockery done, with the porch all double glazed and the bath all crazy paved, he's hung up his super glue gun. He's refitted the kitchen,
Repapered the loo.
done everything he could with a 2-inch screw.
Done the whole house.
No
come on, you jobs to begin.
So he did himself in. So now it's R.I.P. you DIY guy, and a big goodbye from MFI. B&Q will remember you as you insulate that lock up in the sky. His wife and friends remember his refrain. We'll have to whip it out and start all over again. But with his old wife's gone and no more lengths of 2B2, there was nothing left to do except say toodaloo. So now it's R.I.P. DIY guy, and a big goodbye from MFI. B&Q will remember you and insulate that lock up in the sky. Goodbye from MFI. B&Q will remember you as you insulate that locked up in the sky.
Finally, it's our weekly feature, Good News, with all the news you really wanted to hear.
Prince Andrew and the Duchess of York had to cut short their holiday in Gstaad this week because of a freak storm which damaged a large section of their lovely new home near Windsor.
Jeremy Beadle was last night reported to be as well as could be expected after one of his hilarious stunts misfired and covered him in scalding hot marmite.
A man was taken to Middlesex Hospital last night after being attacked by his own pit bull terrier, Clint.
A coach plunged over Beachy Head last night, containing the following people: Anne Diamond, Lord Young, Barbara Cartland, Paul Daniels, Bob Monkhouse, the entire crew from TVAM, and that daft cow who reads the weather on ITV.
Well, that's all from us this week.
Join us next week when we'll have more good news for you, including the results of Cecil Parkinson's lab test.
Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're winding up now, but on the way home, we'll be sure to drop in to the Golden Pagoda for one of their superb Chinese meals at reasonable prices.
Right, so why not fill up your car with that heavenly odour, drop in and try the Golden Pagoda.
As the tears of laughter dry, the clowns have gone wide, as the curtain starts to fall,
Good night, God bless.
To one and all. As the laughter turns to tears, half an hour can seem like years. Here's a list of cast and crew. Christ alone knows what they do.
Just remember, if you're tired and you feel you can't go on, stop for a bit.
That's it. There we go, funky bits after this bit. This is the end of it, no tiny tidbit. Someone has after it. This is the end. Good night.